Hi, welcome back to Let's Code Molly. This is probably gonna be one of the last episodes for version 01. I have some ideas what I would like to do in terms of cleaning up code and stuff, but I'm gonna do all of that for 02. Otherwise, I will never get her out of the door, and that is what I want to do most. All right, so that means we need to do the one big thing which is still missing, which is the raid helper. All right, before I do that though, something very, very important, because someone told me there is a VS Code extension called Pets. So I'm gonna install that, and I did install it. Did that do anything? That's not Pets, that's Docker. There's a guide. Okay. With VS Code open, search for VS Code. Yeah, okay, I did that. Yeah. All right. Control Shift P. Run the start pet coding sessions. Right. Start pet coding session. Yo, there it is. Okay. Well, we have a cat. Spawn an addition. Oh, wow, that's a lot of cats. Snakes. What is a... That's probably an owl. Turtle. Sappy. What is a sappy? And more importantly, where the hell is it? Sappy? Oh, that... Hi. Can I get rid of... Whoa. It loves me. Select the pet. Oh, it has a fox. Nice. Oh, you can throw a ball. Okay. How do I change this really black background? And where is my fox? And how do I get rid of pets? And I don't know. Pets. Pet coding. Oh, right. Here we go. Remove pets. The yellow sappy. Where is my fox? Spawner. Yes, I want to spawn a fox. Oh, I have to choose red or white. White fox. Name. Oh, ow. Yes, okay, let's leave that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, what else? That is... Oh, that, by the way, reminds me, I also have to have a look at the review and stuff. Ugh. Yeah. Sports, roller, throw ball. Yeah, okay, that's nice and all, but how do I change the background of this thing? Hi. Yes, anyway, I'm pretty sure you can change the background of that thing, but not that important. What is important, I have some pets now. Cool. Right, so let's hop into the raid helper. Now, before I can do anything, I need to start tracking the user's workers. There is 3 things I have to... Whoa, that's a lot of... Yeah, okay. As you can see, I did all kinds of stuff, and somehow everything ended looking like crap, but whatever. So I need to track, obviously, the worker list. Worker stats, it's called, in /ds. And obviously I need to track the name and the level. I need to track more than that, but I'll get to that. Then we have the worker role, which is worker hire, excuse me. It's called worker hire in here, but it's called worker role in the author name. This essentially just means I now have another one, and I have 36 of 160, which currently is apparently level 7. Sadly, what I do not have in here is the level. That would have been very convenient. So essentially what that means, if this switches over to 0, I get a level up. Now, I could of course just be like, well, I'll just increase by 1 level, but I would like to have that a little more accurate, so I would like to actually take this number and see which level that is. I will get back to that as well. And then we have the higher event, which I cannot show here. Oh hey, I have a chest. Now the higher event, hired from its farm, something like that. Yes, this is the higher event. And here I don't have anything, right? So someone hires it, and then you essentially get the information that user gets 1 of these, which essentially means that I also need this information, because otherwise I have no idea what that even means. I could of course just ignore it, because it's rather rare, and the chance that this one will exactly give you a new level is rather small, but I like to do it as well as I can, so I'm gonna track that as well. Now, if you remember, we had that list last time with the levels of the workers, which should be an official server in the questions channel. Somewhere in here. Yes, here it is. And you might remember that the problem with this is, let me take a screenshot. It ends at level 17 for now, because it's unknown. Now, I could of course do it like this, like I did this, which is going to change. I hate it when it does that. Upgrades, here, right? No. I think it's in here. Yeah, this stuff. But because it's open-ended, it would then just, at some point, it would... Essentially, I would have to update it all the time. And that's just... I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put this data into the database and just let it update by itself. And I thought, well, that's actually quite clever. I already do that in Epic RPG Guide with here it is, with the XP values of the professions. There we go. These are already upgraded automatically, which is why I have holes in there sometimes. And yeah, I'll just do it like this. Anyway, I was looking at this, and then I thought, well, if I do that, I could also do it with this, because we already know we will get more upgrades. So I'm also gonna do that, but now I already made it, so that is also going to be 02. I will just leave it like this for now. Right, so I would also like to rename a few things because it makes not much sense. So first of all, we are going, let's see, we need a table for all of the workers. First, let's add user workers, which essentially will be the user's workers. And for that I need, let me check. Well, first of all, obviously I need the user ID, which can't be null. Duh. We need the worker name. Where did I do that? Worker name, yes. That is a text. We need a worker level. That one can also not be empty. And we have a worker amount. Right, I think that's about correct. Now, because I call this user workers, I would like to rename this one to user reminders. That obviously means changes in the database. I would like to, what do we have here? This is upgrades. This actually is also user upgrades. And we have clan members, we have clan reminders. Let's make this a little, there we go. Now it looks a little better. We have arrows, we have guilds, we have settings, tracking log, users, user, all right. And now I also need another table for the actual data. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to just call it workers. I think that's probably the most logical thing to do here, right? And the other one I will add for upgrades will just be called upgrades. Right, so workers, we are going to have name. We are going to have level. Wait, what level? No, level? Well, we most certainly need to know. Oh, yes. Level, of course, yeah. Level. And we need to know how many I need for each level. So that's also an integer. All right. Now I will have to add this stuff in here, which is not very exciting, to be honest, but actually, wait, I don't need a name at all, because this doesn't really change. So all I need is level and required. That essentially makes this name misleading. What the hell did I just click on? What even is that? Open SQL functions editor. Okay. Actually, what this is worker levels. That makes more sense. All right. So, and now essentially I just need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we know 0. Yeah, that makes complete sense. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, and now I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 4, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 250, 500. It's actually not too much work. 1000, 1600, 2500. This is gonna take forever. 5000, 12,000. Just imagine getting 2,500 master full workers. Yeah, good luck with that. 12,000 and 18,000. There we go. The other way around would have been better looking, but really doesn't matter. So, yeah. So, now, I think that's it. Now, before I do anything else, I need to make sure that I rename all of that stuff in the database, because otherwise I will get a lot of stupid errors. All right, let's see. We have, oh yeah, and also something else I wanted to do. I'm also going to do that for 02. Let me just take a note of this, because what I wanted to do here is, you know, I add these everywhere. And I'm just like, why do I even do that? I could just add it up here and then, yeah. But that, again, really is not important right now. And another thing I thought about, and when I did, I was like, why the hell did I never actually think about this? I update stuff, right, all the time, but I actually do not check if I even need to update. So I could get rid of a lot of SQLs just by looking like, well, did what I am about to update actually change, or do I just overwrite the exact same number again? So that's also going to be a thing in, it's actually a small thing, but right now it really doesn't matter at all, because this is not going to be in a lot of servers, at least not at the beginning. I have absolutely no idea if people will even like it. And even if it will end up in a lot, it will cap it instantly, because I first have to get it unlocked by Discord verification. So it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to do all of that stuff later. Anyway, let's see, what do we have? We have, where are the database files? There are clans. I don't think I need to clan members. I didn't change that. Clans, I mean, yeah, clan members. I would really like to have one spot where I change that. Guilds reminders. Here we did change stuff. Okay. Now we have user reminders. We have clan reminders. User reminders. Clan reminder. That was the wrong one. User reminders, clan reminders, clan reminders, and user reminders again. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's not tracking. No upgrades. Yes, I changed upgrades. That is now user upgrades. That is called insert upgrade and all that. Yeah, I will probably have to rename this to user upgrade and stuff, but I'm going to do again 02 and users. Is there anything in here? I think that's just the table users, right? You know what I could do? I could just look for this. That would be easier. Okay, looking good. Reminders users. Yeah, well, okay. I guess I have to change the descriptions as well. Okay. Reminders clans. You and upgrades. That's a slash command. Maybe it is. Yes. Okay. Cool. That was all of them, right? Did I change anything else? User reminder, clan reminders, user upgrades. The other stuff is new. Worker levels and user workers. Okay. Yeah. Let's add another database file for the workers. Upgrades. Yeah, let's just use upgrades. Why not? Now, the question is, if I get the user upgrades, shouldn't that technically be part of the users file? I mean, the user reminders are not, to be honest. I can't, no. The user upgrades. I mean, I could attach that info to the user settings object, but I don't want to access that user upgrades stuff every single time I get a user. That makes no sense. No. Let's not do that. Okay, so the table user workers, the tables, and worker levels. Right, now in terms of containers, I actually didn't think about that at all. Worker level. Do I need a container worker level? I mean, it's literally just this. I think in this case it actually makes more sense to just return a dictionary with that stuff in there. Although all of that is probably also going to change in 02, so yeah, I think in this case I'm just going to return a simple dictionary. The user workers, on the other hand, okay, so let's think about this. How do I do it with the upgrades? I have an upgrade here, right? How do I update the upgrades? I get an upgrade with that user ID and that name and then upgrade it. Okay. Well, I guess I can make the same thing here. Yeah, that makes sense. The worker levels. I mean, technically I can do the exact same thing here, because I don't think I ever need all of them. And you might ask, yeah, but then you need to do a lot more SQLs. Yeah, but that is also going to change in the next update. I will move all of that stuff to a cache and just access it in here when I need to actually update it. Or I might actually reload it every now and then just to make sure it's updated, but I want to have this stuff in RAM so I can always access it. no SQL required, so it really doesn't matter. So yeah, I think I will actually make, let's see, upgrade. This is actually also, upgrade will also need to be changed. So user worker. Let's call user worker. All right. I can always change that. User ID, we have the worker name, worker level and worker amount. Okay, worker level, worker name, and the worker amount. Okay. What the shit? Jesus, you're making me nervous. All right, refreshes work, refreshes data. That is very, record exists. I don't even have that here. New settings. Yeah, let's update that stuff. Worker name. Worker amount. By the way, that is not alphabetical at all up here. And the user ID. Do I really have to reload that? Oh. There we have the update function. Worker amount. Okay. Now that obviously is only for, somehow I really can't stand that right now. Okay. Let's leave call. User worker. I also need a class for user worker. Actually, user worker, worker amount, level, name. Yes, I need an update function for that. Yeah, I need that. All right, so let's make another one for worker level. And here it's quite literally just name. What? No, not even the name, just level, workers required. Done. Right. Level, workers required. All right. Of course, that needs to user worker, and that needs to change update worker level. Right. Dict 2. There needs to be 2 of those. Dict 2 worker user worker. Create a user worker. Yes. User worker. Returns a user worker. Table. Okay, so we have the user ID, which is the user ID. I don't think there's anything unusual in here. Worker amount. We have the worker name. And we have the worker level. That's it. Return a reminder. Yeah, no. And now I need to do the same thing for the worker level. Honestly, this whole thing is a little annoying because I will be able to get rid of this completely next update. So pisses me off that I'm adding it, but I'm not gonna add the whole. Yeah, well, it is what it is. The user workers will, on the other hand, I will still have that, but this. Honestly, because it's literally just level and amount. Well, I mean, I can call the update method from it. That is actually the main reason it even exists. That is just very convenient to be able to do that. I'll have a look at it another time. So, worker level. Oh boy. That is level, and what's the other one? Workers required. Also a number. Okay, goodbye. And we need worker level. All right, tick to worker level. Wait. Oh no, I did not just change it in the wrong function. Oh fuck. I did no. Great, just great. Ah, shit, I also changed it in here. What a waste of time. I mean, I could just have renamed the function name. Yeah, I could have done that. That would have been smarter. Oh well. Too late. Now it's correct again. Now, read data get user worker. I most certainly need one for everyone. Get. Do I actually really need to get one? Well, who knows? Maybe I do. User ID and name. Yeah, that's correct. Actually, let's call it worker name. And that is a user worker object. That is a user worker, yada yada, whatever. Okay. User workers, get user worker. Get yada from yada and worker name. Okay. No worker data found in database for user and worker name. Worker name. Obviously, that can happen. So that's not a big deal. To user worker. Okay. Now I also need essentially the exact same thing, but user workers. Users. Workers. These are the workers. So that is the user ID, and that gives me all user workers. Right. Technically, if I later on have all of that stuff in the RAM anyway, I could just attach it to the user object. But right now, if I get the user settings, and I have to call, you know, this table as well and this table as well, then it's just no, I don't want to do that. So for now, I'm only gonna get that stuff when I actually need it. There will be some changes in 02, that is clear. Let me just add that actually to my list. Attach user workers and user upgrades to the user object. Right. Now, user workers. Get user workers. Now here, order by. Oh, good point actually. Do we need to order them? I don't think it really matters much. I mean, I can't order them by user by name. I don't think we need an index for that. I think that really doesn't matter. Or does it? Well, actually, if I will attach, well, usually if I need one, I always know the user worker name. I always know the name of the worker, so I can always just make a simple dictionary and then have it. Yeah, I don't need an index. I don't need that. All right. Fetch all of them. Yes, that's no workers found for user yada yada in the database. Right. Cool, that's done. Now, sadly, we need to do this exact same thing for... Well, actually, I think for the levels, I don't need to get all at once. I don't think I ever need all of them. I'll just get one. Which will change next time again, probably. And I will have to have a slow, hard look at that. But not now. Worker level, user ID and the worker name. Actually, no user ID, just actually only the level. I only need the level. Gets worker level data for a worker level. It might have some other stuff later on, so I'm just going to call it level worker level data. Worker level objects. What even is that, Windows? Worker levels. Get worker level from yada where yada. Level. No data found in database for the worker level. Okay. Yeah. Level. Right. Okay, that's done. Now update, upgrade. Nice function name. Update user worker. I need a user worker object. This is actually not very exciting, I have to say. I hope this is over soon. So that's yeah, update user worker records, user worker updates to trigger this function. I have a user worker, which is a user worker, which makes kind of sense. And we already did that. That's nice. We have user workers again. Oh boy, user worker. Anything in here? Update set. This is okay. I just need to. You know, I kind of ask myself, all of these functions are essentially identical. Can't I just make it one giant update function and then call that? I mean, it's, yeah, okay, everyone has, yeah, well, it's probably not now, I can't because of this stuff in here. Yeah. Which is really sad because I have the same code so many times. I need to change that stuff, by the way. Okay. Looking good, I guess. And now I also need to update the worker level so I can make another copy of this. This is kind of really stupid. I mean, there has to be... You could probably make one giant function and do all of that, but then I wouldn't be able to read it anymore. So that's also useless. Okay, I mean, if it's just code that's lying around, it's not really that big of a deal if it's always called or if it's like actively making things slow, then it's much worse. I will have to think about this as well. All right, so I actually only need the level where level is level. I mean, I'm pretty sure it would be, I would be able to make one update function and then just get everything in here. So instead of just the object and the keyboard arguments, I would go in there and also add the table in there and these. So I could compile. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be rather easy to do actually. Yeah, okay. Make one update function I call for all updates. How about that? Don't ask me where to add it though. Probably to functions. That's where it belongs. And now I have to insert stuff again. Here, actually the insert, yeah. Although I'm pretty sure I could also make one insert function. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. All right, insert user worker. I need the user ID. I need the worker name. I need the worker level and the worker amount. And That gives me back a user worker, and now I have the same thing here again. Worker name, amount, level, and that is integer stuff. Oh yeah, I will be able to optimize a shit ton of this code, man. But not today. So workers. Insert into table, user ID, worker name, worker level, and worker amount. That is worker name, worker level, worker amount. Okay. User worker. Get user worker, and I need, what do I need for that? The worker name. Yeah. Okay. And now we can also insert worker level. Oh, by the way, that is wrong. Level record. Level. That is obviously not going to happen a lot. This is just if I encounter something where I'm like, oh, I don't know that yet. Let me add it to the database. So that's not gonna be a very often required SQL. Okay, almost done. Can't wait to leave this stupid file. All right, level and and workers required. And yes. Level. No. Workers required. Almost there. Probably the numbers of typo, but at this point I just wanna get out of here. Level and workers required. Fuck yeah, goodbye. Oh, I have some problems. Get upgrade. Yeah, okay. Get user worker. That is also, by the way, not correct. And get the other one. Get worker level self.level. Yeah, okay. No more problems. Goodbye. I guess I'll be back later on fixing bugs. Okay. Right, now I have access to that stuff. User workers and worker levels. Okay. Let's start adding stuff to that. Let's start let's copy, duplicate that and call it workers. Right, now worker related commands and events. All right, so I track worker stats. Tracks workers from the worker stats overview embed. Now, okay, now I think it's getting a little bit more interesting now. At least for me. This one. Yeah. Let's look for this. profile. Let's just copy paste this. Right. Workers. And then I assume these are just a lot of fields. At least that's what it looks like. I want this one. Field name, field. Yes, okay. So I can just loop over the fields and do the exact same thing to every one of this. Cool. Now let me catch that real quick. Detection. By the way, there's also going to be a change in here because I was looking at this and I just asked myself. Essentially, what I'm doing is I don't know if I ever explained this. This is where I read idle farm. Everything that idle farm ends up being in here. It's caught, and I just get all of the content out of that stuff. Do it in a way that I can easily use it later on, and then I call a lot of other stuff to analyze the actual content. So this right here is just get content, and then I call stuff that analyzes the content. And I call the tracking, and I wait. I call the stuff to look at the claim content, and I wait. And instead of doing that, I could just call that at the same time, and then at the end wait on everything at once. And I mean, it's probably not gonna do any difference if you look at the time and all, but wouldn't that be a little more beautiful? Wouldn't that make a little more sense than just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait? Yeah, so I'm also going to change that, but I don't want to mess in here because I want to get Molly out there now and not just start doing stuff that people can't even see. Right, so now I completely forgot what I was in here for. Great. Yes, I wanted to catch the worker list. The worker stats. Why isn't it called worker list? I don't know. Let's have a look at the embeds and the fields. Yeah, I can just loop over them. Now the name is, yes, we have that UFEFF again for some reason. That's the name, and that is the value. I was just looking at why is there so much content? Because of the emojis there. So essentially I'm just going to look for this. These are all animated, right? And these are all called the same thing. Useless worker, deficient worker, common worker, talented worker, wise worker, expert worker, masterful worker. Thank you, Loom. You actually managed to make something consistent. I love you. It's not always the case. So I can just do a very simple regex. So for up here, all I need is the name. So I'm essentially, because this is the only animated one, I can just do this, get the name, and essentially, well, I can do that, and that is already all I need. I cannot add this because of this stupid thing here, but yeah. And technically I don't need this. Oh, actually I need this. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do it like this. That's enough. Down here, we need everything we need is in here, right? Well, we need the level. So I'm just going to level and and that is going to be a number. And then we have this stuff. Now I will have to escape these. I think I don't have to escape this one. I'm not. I don't think I have to escape this one. You only have to escape the starting bracket. We'll see. Now here we have one number. And we have this. I don't need to escape this, right? And we have this. I don't want to save it, thank you. All right. Cool. Oh yeah. Before we do that, I need to handle the username. Guess. I wasn't done. I can just copy paste that, I guess. So this should have yeah, it has the user ID in there, so yeah, everything is normal. But if I need to have a look at it, if I need to look it up in the channel, I need to look for command worker stats. I'm going to call it worker stats, but wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here all of a sudden. All right, you can do idle worker. You can do idle workers. You can do idle wo. And you can... What happens when you add random stuff? Nothing at all. Okay. Workers stats, although that is really... Yeah, that also works, but that is really not important. So, essentially, I can... Let's see. Workers? Does that work? Or is that a little bit too inaccurate? Let's see. Where's my browser? Why is my browser not up? What a weird... Oh, I can click on it. And oh, it's advertisement. Oh, nice. Okay. Great. Hypex. That's idle wo. Wait, that didn't match? Oh, yes, of course it didn't. Okay. Well, that does not match. That matches. Doesn't match. Okay, so this is actually already fine. I don't need anything else. Cool. Username, I have the username. Okay, now we can go in here. Now I can loop. Oh, I already loop over the fields because I used the upgrades code. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, so I worker name match. Read.search. Now, let me check my regex stuff before I do anything else. And let's see. Yep, that works. And I am going to look on embed data. Oh, no, wait. No. I looked that up in field.name.lower, which I have in here. And then I have worker level amount match. Okay. I'm just gonna worker data easier. Okay, let's check this one as well. Well, that didn't work. Cool. Let's escape this one after all. Okay, that's not the problem. What is... What is the problem here? Why? Do I have to escape that? No. It's probably a very easy, stupid bug. Ah, yes. Ignore case, of course. Yeah, so it extracts 3 to 10. Cool. So that works. Yo. And that I get from field dot value dot lower. Now, worker name. Well, I don't need to extract that. Worker data. Now, wait. I get the worker level, the worker amount, and workers required. I get from worker data match dot groups. There we go. And the worker name, but yeah, I don't really need to extract that. Now, the worker name, the worker level, and the worker amount we need to update in the user settings. No, not the user settings. Well, in the next update. We this is actually going to call quite a lot of SQLs in here. So I am going to user worker. I need to import workers. Workers.get user worker. What? Ah, yeah. User worker, user ID. User.id. And the worker name match group 1. Now, if that is not in the database, that's not a problem. I'm just gonna add it. But before, yeah, okay. Let's do that. User worker. Oh wait, workers.insert user worker. User.id. You know, actually, I will use that more than one after all, so whatever. Worker name. Worker name, worker level, and worker amount. Okay. Now, if that exists, I will update it. What do I need to update? Not the name. I need to update the worker level and the worker amount. Yeah. The rest doesn't change. And in the next update, that will actually check if it has to update stuff. Right. Now for the next trick, we need to do the exact same thing for the worker level. Worker level will get worker level will that worker level yeah. We have worker level update. Now this is called worker level, and this is also called worker level. Now that is very smart. Well done. Damn. level, level updates, level, and actually I don't know, I only need to update workers. You know what I'm going to do here? I am going to check this because I don't want to update that record like 100 times for absolutely no reason. It makes no sense to update that. It will, yes. So I'm just going to do that in here. I will probably do that. Although, you know, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well add that stupid code now. Okay, so the idea is all these these update functions I want to make into one update function anyway, so no. Okay, so if worker level dot workers required is not this one, updated. Right, that's way easier. Now, if that doesn't exist, add it, please. Insert worker level, which is literally just level and workers required. All right, so cool. I think that's already everything I need to do here. How about we go and test that shit? Let's go to detection. We need to call this first. We also need to import it first. This code is also going to change a bit. Worker tracking. Now, when do I track workers? I think I'm going to track them. I mean, I only actually use them for the raid helpers, right? So I think I will actually only, I'll only do that. I think people can be expected to realize that when they activate the raid helper that they also need to register their workers, and I can just tell them when they activate it anyway. Oh, actually no, it's not quite that easy because that is just a simple toggle. Actually it is that easy. Let's go to components, manage helpers probably. No, wait. Toggle user settings select. Oh, actually, no, it's not that easy because that's all in here. So that's quite literally just flipping a switch. So all I'm doing here is where do I update it? There we go. So yeah, I actually I actually don't really know what I'm actually updating here. So yeah, whatever. Let's leave it as it is. So now that's not my server. Look, let's open this. That gave me an error. Of course it did. Got an unexpected keyword argument worker amount. What are you even talking about? Hey, it's my first typo. Of course it is. Here's my second typo. That didn't give me a typo. User workers. Woo! Useless, deficient, common, talented, wise. Let's check if that data is actually correct. 218, 233, 36. You know what I don't quite know is, are there, if it goes over 1000, are there commas in there? Probably. Oh, the numbers in here changed. Well, that sucks. Yeah, obviously. Okay, I see the problem. Because this, of course, for example, he is level 6, right? But this is the number to the next level. So I actually need to add, so track worker stats. So the level I actually need to look up is the next one. All right, now here I need to change the regex a bit. I need to probably also to account for that stupid comma. So that's not gonna fly. Level, let's just do it here as well. Although I think no one is going to reach level 1000 anytime soon. Right. Yeah, I probably, let's do it like this. So, level, I just realized I should actually have that as an integer, would be nice. So, group 1, and I would like to read out sub that stupid comma out of there. There we go. That's the code I was looking for. So that is 2, and that is workers required 3. Right. Now let's run that again. Let's get rid. Let's see if that fixes itself again, and the user worker we can just delete again. Welcome back, and here we have, yeah, except these two are the same now. Why are these the same? Where's my table? Here's my table. Let's have a look. Is that me just making a typo? Level 6? I do not have a level 5 in here. Is there anything else? Let's just check it. Here's another one, actually. 1, 2, 4, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 250, 500. The rest looks okay. All right, let's open it once more. Didn't change. Okay, so everything's fine. That is goodbye. All right, so that's done. Now we gonna track the roles. Do I even have? Oh, actually, I already have those, right? Testy? Testy is just idling, not doing anything. Oh yes, I already did that stuff, right? Yeah. Perfect. I don't even need to spend energy. My coffee's getting cold. Just a very important FYI. Dude, it has already been over 1 hour and I haven't even started with the raid hub. Jesus. Yeah, I don't have too much time today, so that's not gonna be anywhere near I expected it to be. Oh well. Now let's have a look at the raid roles. Here we are. Is there no space here? Really? Let's have a look at an actual role. Here's one. Why exactly is that emoji inside a strong? Yeah, I also have that here, so yeah, that's accurate. Why? Why is this strong? That makes no sense. It's only emojis. They don't get affected by that. Interesting. I mean, there has to be a reason for that, right? Anyway, what I need to check for is actually only the name and the amount. No, not true. I also need that one. Yeah, okay. Name, amount, and the required workers. So, let's see. For the name, I can probably just reuse the other one I used before. That's gonna be the exact same regex. The second one, I'm gonna use that. Well, actually, I don't think I need that. And yeah, I can also reuse the other one, just change it a little bit. There we go. Actually, yeah, just get rid of that. And yeah, of course I need to use this one. Not a brick in the wall by someone that is most certainly not Pink Floyd. Okay. Sounds nice though. Yeah. Let's use that stuff. Track. Oh. I just realized, where do I track the roles? I already tracked the roles. Do I track the... Oh, tracking. Yeah. I wanted to get that stuff out of there, right? Track rates? No, I wanted to track rates? Yeah, I have... You know, I think this whole thing is going to die because I'm gonna take the roll out of here. I don't need that in here. Worker hire. Let's call it worker role, makes more sense. Worker role. Now, here we already track. What exactly do we track? Ah, yes, the worker role in the stats. For worker type. Oh wow, I'm doing that completely differently here. Ah, yeah. I have to do it like this. because I can't just enter everything into the tracking table. I need to, yeah, okay, so so finally no more arrows. Okay, now I need to, if not and not user settings dot helper rate enabled or not everything enabled, you can leave. Nice. There we go. That's correct, right? If these two are not enabled or if everything is not enabled, I think that's fine. Okay. Now item is none and then I loop over the item. No, yeah. And it, yeah. So this is update worker role tracking log. Now what I also need to do is track user update user workers. Okay. Oh no, wait a second. Let's do, yeah, okay. If user settings or tracking is enabled, obviously I only do that then. Okay. And if user settings helper rate enabled, then I do this. Okay. This is field 0. So first I get the worker name again. So worker name match is embed data field 0 name. Oh, okay. Lower. Never forget the lower. Never forget the lower. What did I just say? Apparently I did. Down there. Worker name. Alright. And then we have worker. What is the other stuff? Level? No. Amount. Workers required. Yeah. Let's call it data again. Data. Always a nice word. If you don't know what else to use, data always works. Value? Actually, no. That's also in the name, right? Yeah. That is also in the name. Okay. Now, worker name is worker name veg dot group 1. And the other stuff is level. No, amount and workers required is worker data match groups. Wait, I need to, never mind. I need to, can I just copy that stuff from down here? There we go. Too lazy. There we go. Except here it's 1 and here's 2. All right, cool. Now, if amount is 0, is not, is higher 0, then it's easier, because then I'm just going to get, okay, first let's get the user worker record, because if it doesn't exist, I'll just insert it. User worker, I need the workers file. Actually, I forgot that last time. Await workers, get user worker. I need the user ID and the worker name. Okay. If it does not exist, I'm gonna add it. The problem I have here is if I'm gonna do that, insert, let's just complete the worker oh, they need the worker level. Okay, so how do I code this that it actually makes sense? I need to update the user worker, right? If it exists. If it does not exist, I need to insert a user worker. Although I have a slight question mark behind that. If it does not exist, I might as well be like, you know what, let's just not do anything. I mean, just adding that one user worker and then not have all of the others, does that even make sense? So let's just do that. So if amount, so if user worker is not none, because if it is, I'm just gonna not do anything in here. So if amount is higher 0, that essentially means we did not level up, right? Because when the amount is 0, I know we just leveled up. Then I will actually just go here and be like update and update the user worker update. What is it? Amount? Is it amount? I think it's actually called worker amount. I'm just gonna update the amount. Right. Now. Else. That's the interesting one. Now, if it is 0, I need to get the level. So, worker level, workers.lab.worker level, get the, no, workers.get worker level. I need the level to get the level. Congratulations, I played myself. Yeah, okay. I need to make this a little smarter than that. Worker level. So yeah. Let's make it like this. Optional int. So I'm going to add 2 optional arguments here. Why do I not? No optional here. All right. And now I'm going to make another argument with the workers required. All right. Level workers required. Now I can technically, yeah, worker level. All right. Okay, before I do anything else, let's check for stuff. So, if level is none and workers require is none, raise an exception. Raise a... Which exception do I raise? Argument exception? No, what is it called? I already do that somewhere. Attribute except no. Oh wow, I raise a lot of exceptions. How about raise? Woo, raise argument error. There we go. Argument error. That's what it's called. And it's not important. That was from argparse. Well, that is an interesting. From argparse. Import argument error. There we go. That's what I wanted. At least one of these arguments has to be defined. Level workers required. Now, I would actually have... I mean, you can add level and workers required, but doesn't really make much sense in this case, does it? Let's do it like this. If level is none, yeah, if it's not none and if it's not none, only one of these arguments can be defined. All right, so, and then I just raise stuff. Raise arguments when argument arrow. If level and workers required are both none or both set. Right. Now, arguments. Actually, where condition is level, if level is not none, else workers required. And now I can add this. Oops. Actually, condition value is level, if level is not none, else workers required. Okay, now I can do this, right? Condition I don't know, it's a little bit ugly, but that's my code. That's what I just came up with. Deal with it. Okay. Now, for the worker level none and the workers required. That's a weird sentence, but whatever. All right, now let's hop back in. So, yeah, of course, if they are both optional, I probably need to call them by name. Otherwise, that's not gonna work. Workers required. Workers required. Now, essentially, what I'm doing here is I am except. Wait a second. Let me do that real quick. No data found error. I'm just gonna. What am I going to do when this happens? I was about to return, but I also need to run this code here. I'm just gonna pass. Okay. Now, essentially, I get this level thing here with the amount I get. What did I just do? With the amount in here, and that will lead me to the actual level of the worker. I just have to be careful because this number, of course, is the number for the next level, so I need to calculate that -1. So level is worker level dot level -1. And now I have the worker level, and now I can update the user worker with worker level and the worker amount is 0. Nice. Yeah, that's not the correct button. Okay. And now to see if that mess works. It's gonna be interesting. All right, so let's see. I rolled a useless. Let me have a look at my workers. Right now I have a useless. The worker amount is 2. That should change the worker amount to 105. Obviously that is an invalid state, but that's not gonna happen in the live bot. It is now 185. Ah, that's not 105, it's 185. Okay, so that works. Now let's see. 250 is for level 9. So when I now enter 0, 250, I should end up with a level 8 useless worker in the database with amount 0. Let's see. 0? Yes. That didn't do shit. Why? Well, the only explanation I have for this is that it did not find worker date. Oh, it actually never actually ends up in here. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Okay, let's check up here. There we go. Workers required. Wait, we have an amount of... Oh. Yeah, it ran just fine. It just never actually changed. I did... Oh, I changed it for the common one. Oh. Yeah. I'm stupid. So the common one needs to change to level 8 and amount 0. Okay. Oh, man. Yes. Woo! Nice. Although, is that really accurate? Level 9, 500, level 850. Yeah, okay, these numbers actually match. Now that should have updated again. Yes. Isn't that nice? Woo, woo, working. Cool. Now we have the worker hire event. Now we have an events file, right? Which I use to call event pings. I can just do that in here. Oh, that's an interesting looking function. Yeah, okay, let's maybe not do that in here. That's quite literally just looping over that stuff and then sending out a ping. If I want to add some tracking in here, I would first have to, what is this? Event name, string event name. Search string, okay, what? Event is event name. Oh yeah, the event name is, this event, okay, so I have event name here. Yeah, okay, I mean I can add it here. Yeah, okay, let's add it in here. So if event is higher, and do I have the user settings here? Oh, fuck me sideways. Of course I don't have the user settings in here. Yeah, okay, you know what, let's not add it in here. Let's not on the other hand, I don't want to call. Yeah, okay, usually I want to do it in the same one, but this is so highly specific. Let me actually add another one here. So track worker hire, and I also need all of that stuff. Worker role, worker stats, worker, let's put it on top because the alphabet says hi. Right, so tracks worker hire. Now, after this, by the way, I'm gonna go sleep. I did not achieve half as much as I wanted, but oh well. I need a higher event. I need to see a higher event again. I already looked for them, right? Hired from its farm. From his farm? From its farm? From its farm. Why is it its actually? That's not an it. Is it an it? I guess it's an it. Well, it's not what I would have called it, but okay. So, yes, this is the animated emoji again. And this, if I can just look at the event code. This is just all, yeah, the whole thing is just a field name and the value. So essentially, I just need to have a look at the field name. So hired from its farm, that is, yes, this, okay, fired from its farm, search string and field 0, that is in the name, lower, yes, okay. Now user is none. Well, user is obviously going to be none here always, because that can't be actually triggered by a / command. So user is always none. So I need to actually, that was kind of weird code. Track worker role. There's a lot of stuff missing here. I would like to have all of that stuff here as well. Yeah, that would actually be kind of important to have this code here as well. Commands, regex. Why did I not do any of that in here? Let me have a look at the role. There has to be a reason for this weird code. No, there is no reason at all. So that was just another rather nasty bug. Cool. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so we have a user ID from the icon. We have that. Embed author, and then I need the role, which I also do not have a role regex in here. Oh man, this thing is gonna have so many bugs. So, role. It can be role, right? It can also be worker, hire. No, worker. Yes, actually hire. Oh, hire. Yeah. You know, this is misleading. Let's call this event at the end so it's clear what it is, because worker hire is actually the other command. Oh, that, by the way, this can also be another. It can be. Oh no, wait, I don't need that. It can be worker. Let's see. Because let's try. It can be idle role. It can be idle worker hire. Yes. It can be idle wo hire, probably. Yes. It can be idle workers hire. Workershire, yeah. Yep. Okay. Anything else I forgot? What about idle hire? Okay, that doesn't work at least. Bloody hell. Okay, so idle wo workers okay. Why is this red? What's the bug? Oh, that's probably okay. That's a lot of brackets. Okay, so idle role. Nice. Idle wo is not yes. Worker hire. Yes. Workers hire. Okay. Looking good. Let's use this. Idle worker hire. No, that's the this one. Okay. Now back to the event. Hired from its farm. Now this is actually not necessary. I just need either raid helper or everything is enabled, then you can return. Okay. Now we take this code again from worker name match, from worker actually I think I just encountered a problem. Okay, let's do this. Worker name match dot group 1. All right, now the problem is, okay, so I get one worker here, right? Oh, no, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Okay. So, wait, if user settings is none. Oh, actually, I need to do a lot of stuff here. I'm not even remotely that. I need to get the user settings first. The user, actually. So, I need. Let's go back to that event I had here. So, I actually don't need that embed at all. I need this one. Dude, I'm so stupid. Yeah, it's time to go to bed soon. I'm tired. Yeah, what I need is this. Let's have a look at it. This is also the field name though, so let's see. This is the name. It's actually not stronged out for once. Interesting. Then we have hired D, yada yada, and then we have the useless workers strong. Okay. Anyway, I can still use this. This is still perfectly fine. I just also need the username. And this is going to be a very simple one. I essentially just need the stuff at the start of the embed. Done. That is the username. And yeah, and now I can't pick up anything, so I need to get the user from the guild member list. Yeah. Okay, so guild members. Await functions. Why do I never have the stupid functions file? Functions.get guild member by name. That is the guild, and the username match.group1. Now, usually, sometimes I don't check for this because I'm at this point just like, usernames are unique, and it can still happen that usernames are not unique. But in this case, I'm just gonna check for it. So, if len guild members is higher 1, I'm just gonna return and not going to. By the way, where's the add reaction? Why is that not initialized? It's initialized here. I should also initialize it here, probably. Would be smart. There's gonna be so many bugs in this shit. Okay. Yeah, because in this case, it's just, I don't want to add it to the wrong user, and in any case, it doesn't matter. It's just one single worker. Yes, it can happen that you happen to level up with exactly this worker, but this is going to be rare. So, if not, this is just going to be user is guild members 1. Now I have my user, and now I can be happy. Okay. Now, we have the worker name, and that's essentially all we need. Now, we need to get the user worker. And that means we also need to... Alright, no, we already have that. Workers.user worker. Wait. Workers.get user worker. We get user.id and the worker name. And now we have that. Except, no exceptions. Exceptions.no data there. I'm just gonna return and goodbye. I don't really care. So now I can't just update it, sadly. So I also need to get to, alright, try the worker level. I also need to get that worker level. This object is really stupidly named. Await workers dot get worker level. Level user worker dot worker level. Yeah, okay. Except exceptions. No data error. No data found error. That is let me get to that later on. Okay, so now I have the worker level, which means I now have the amount I need to get to the next. Now let's see if user worker dot amount worker amount and plus 1 equal, okay, is larger or equal to worker level dot amount. No, workers required. Let me just check if I actually got the correct level. No, I did not. I need to get the next level. Okay. If the amount and I add 1 and I now reach or go over is rather impossible, but I'm just leaving this in there anyway. If I reach that amount, I will await user worker dot update. I'll probably have to optimize the code later on. Worker amount 0 and worker level is going to be worker level dot level, because I then updated to the next level. If that is not the case, I'm just going to user worker dot update worker amount is the old worker amount plus 1. And if I get this error, I will do the exact same thing because I don't know what else to do. All right. Can I change some stuff in here? I don't think I can. Yeah, okay. Let's go over it again because I'm getting really tired and I can't really think properly anymore, so I'm gonna end this in a second. I get the worker name and then I get the user worker with the user ID and the worker name. In the user worker I have the level, and with that level I now get the worker level, so I get the total amount, right? So I get the next level actually, because the because that amount I have until the next one is always the next level. Then I check if the amount I have now when I add 1 reaches the amount I need for the next level. I will change the worker amount to 0 and increase the level to the new level, and otherwise I will just add 1 to the worker amount, and if I do not find a worker level, then I don't really know what to do, so I just add 1. Although if that is the case, that would be really weird. That should actually never be the case, because it's updated in the same list as the level is updated. So, right. Now, how the fuck do I test that? Do I have an event? Do I hire an event? Oh, I do. Ah, yes, of course. I did that. So, the hire event. Ah, yeah, of course, that is just the event, but I need to... Yeah, okay. Elif event type hire completed, hire done, whatever. I need to use my name, hired the is it A or is it colon A? It's A. Okay. Wrong bot. A, and then we have useless worker and the number, and I just leave the last thing and the last character, and then we have useless worker. I'm actually not sure if this is inside or outside the strong part. Doesn't matter at all because I don't read it anyway. Well, you find more commands with help. What kind of description is that? Find more commands with help. That is random. That is completely random. The fuck? Yes. If you don't want this event to spawn, find more commands with help. Why is that in an event? But I don't know. All right, let's have a look at the database. It's a useless worker. Right now I have a worker amount of 2. So this should increase to 3. Did I restart that? I don't know. Here we go. Tasty events higher done. That didn't do shit. That's great. Yeah, cool. Works fine. Oh, what is going on? Fired from its farm. Yeah, because I'm stupid. Hired the... Oh wow, that is not much to look for here. Okay, so yeah. Hired the... I usually don't do that, but let's just call it search strings 1 and 2. Because I don't know what else to call it. Worker. Worker. Actually, let me check. Now I actually need to know if it's where it ends. There we go. Yeah, it's only the useless worker. Okay. Right. Now, if search string yada yada, we're in search string 1. And KX it was, yeah, KX, nice. To get rid of the trailing white stuff. 2. End. The end should be here. Right. Now let's try that again. There's still 2. Test the event higher than. Oh, it's still 3. Well, 2. Yeah, great. I'm amazed. That works great. So hi, ha ha. Do I even end up here? Well, that's a start. Yeah, yeah, it's looking for my name. Okay, I just bloody hell. Let's skip that shit next time. Where was I, workers? Let's see what we get here. Test the event higher done. Alright, so we have. Oh. So. Clearly. That doesn't work. Wait, what? How can that not work? What is happening? Now it runs again. The hell is going on with my IDE? Alright, now it works properly. Let's see, guild members. Yes, only 1 and it's me. Well, that's correct. Cool. User settings is none, yeah, okay. Cool. Worker name. Worker name is useless. Oh. Oh. It's time for typos again. It's the useless. It's not the useless. The useless. Okay. Let's try that again. Now, we still have 2. Test the event higher done. Now it's 3. Thank goodness. Now we are at worker level 3. Technically we need worker level 4, which would be 10. So I'm gonna add and make this 9. What now should happen is it should change this level to 4 and the worker amount to 0. Instead it threw a bug. Well, the worker level object is not callable. What are you even talking about? Level 4 workers require 10. Yeah, that's correct. Raise lookup error. Worker level object is not callable. What on earth are you going on about? He's complaining about this. It's not callable? What? I swear, sometimes... It had an error in here, but it just worked multiple times. Why is it not working anymore? And what the fuck is that error? Let's have a look. Records. Level 4 workers require 10. I mean, that looks perfectly fine to me. Worker level object is not callable. I'm not trying. What? Okay, this is such a weird error. Makes no sense. Did it do anything? No, it didn't. So let's try that again. And now it worked perfectly. Dude, what is going on with my... Also, where the hell are my pets? You know, I updated this thing today. I'm starting to think I updated it. This update is having some issues. Anyway, now it works. Let me just call this a few times more just to see. Oh, fuck me. Now there it is again. What is going on? It just worked, right? How can it work once and then not work again? What the hell is going on here? Okay, I think I need some help here. Int object. No, it's not an int object. The program is trying to call the user created as the function. Why? Oh, okay. I might have a small idea. So it is trying to call this as a function. But why on earth would it do that? Is there any reason for it to call this as a function? I don't know about you, but I don't see any reason for it to do something really weird like that. I mean, it has to be some weird error somewhere. Oh my god, so the issue is actually over here. How can this end up as an error over there? And why did it work once? Okay, that was really weird. Yeah, now it's gone. Now it's counting up. Okay, that was an interesting bug. Yeah. Anyway, so worker tracking is done. With the exception of probably a few bugs. There's gonna be so many bugs. Right, so yeah, what remains is the raid helper. I actually have an idea on how to do it now. It's not gonna be fancy algorithm math. It's just gonna be me being stupid. But it should, if I'm correct, it should actually give me an accurate solution. You know what I would like to know is if I have how many permutations do I get from 7 values? I just really want to know how many that is. See, I look at this and I'm just like, I have absolutely no clue what that is supposed to mean. So, n objects as sample. Actually, don't even know if this is what I am looking for. Yeah, I think that is what I'm looking for. So, yeah, okay, so if you enter 4, 3, then you have the numbers 1, 2. Ah, yeah, okay, so let's see. If I enter 7, 7. 5,000! Whoa, that is a lot. So if you have 7 workers, you can order them in 5,040 different ways. I mean, I have some idea to get it at least down a little bit, but just how long will I calculate for one thing? I mean, it's probably gonna be rather fast, but still, it's not gonna be pretty. It's probably gonna work, but it's not gonna be pretty. Yeah, anyway, this is what I intend to do, and essentially the idea is, now let's look at that next time, because I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. It's late. At least we can track workers now. Let me just have a look over the list real quick. Worker tracking, yeah, I did that. And then we have a lot of stuff I want to make a little smarter and stuff. That's all going to be 02. Code improvements, yeah, 02. Cleanup. The reminder list, yes, I wanted to do a few very, very slight changes. I can do that. I wanted to actually do this. Reminder, oh, here's the whole thing. There's not only the emoji in there. Yeah, okay. Emoji. Is emoji enabled? Else. Clock 4. This, of course, will need to be replaced by my own emoji. I will also do that with the next update. The idea is just to make this look a little bit better. Votes. Oh yes, that of course also needs some code. That is going to be rather simple because I just first need to have a look at the embed. Otherwise I can't do anything. Right, so that is actually, I'm gonna be at the text and it's gonna be either this or it's gonna be the end time. Right, now we're also going to do this for all of them. Daily, daily, and votes. Clan. Oh shit! I need to. Where about all the end times? I mean, this probably exists, yeah. This, yeah, okay, this is misnamed, actually. That explains stuff. But this one, I don't think I actually calculate this yet. Yeah, I think I don't need that anyway because it doesn't really exist yet, so it will always be ready. I just get rid of that because if it pops up later on, it will just be misleading. But anyway, actually I have to turn it off anyway, yeah, because right now it's really misleading. So I want to do this. So the emoji in front and text. Actually, no, claim reminder, not votes. Claim and the claim text and daily reminder emoji and the daily reminder text. That is the clan. And the text. All right. That is something small at least. Let's have a look at how this looks now. Molly list. Yeah, I think that's a little better, right? And now I can test the claim. At, I don't know, 8 hours. Molly list. And now it looks like this. Of course, this needs to change to something that looks a little better, but you know. Okay. What is a little ugly, by the way, but that's just how it is. This right here looks now like this because I switched to 2.5.0, not yet done. So I have this really ugly string of nonsense from the GitHub thing. Oh well. Okay, I moved the emojis, so I did. And then we have the team raid helper. Yep, couldn't do any of that. The raid helper. And the tracking with the global stats. If I'm going to do that, actually, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Simply because of how it works. Because if I have to go over the whole table with millions of records, that's gonna be a mess. So I'm probably not gonna do that. If I could just, you know, be like, okay, I will update the global stats like every 15 minutes, sure. The problem is that you can do this, right? Like 15 minutes per seconds. And I can't calculate that. That is every 15 minutes for everyone. I can't really do that. By the way, last hour I have all these roles, yeah, so that worked. Yeah, I think that's done. So yeah, make new emoji. Oh, actually something super minor. I was looking at my settings guild and I realized two things. One, these are uppercase. That is not a thing here. And here is a note that if you enable the reminder, period. Okay, very useful, Molly. Thank you. Maybe I can actually add more stuff in here. Something about the role would be nice. Like, Molly will ping his set killed role when the reminder is ready. Okay. Yeah, that uppercase stuff, I probably will have to look if there's any more of those. It is not impossible, although it's kind of unlikely because all of the other code came not from Navi anymore, because Navi, as you might have noticed, is all uppercase, right? It's all uppercase, and that actually stems from Epic RPG Guide, which also did that. I don't even remember why anymore. I just thought it looks a little clearer, and here with all of that text, I think it actually helps. But here with Molly, it just looks weird, like she's yelling at me. All right, so I fixed that as well. And yeah, just to, yeah, no, that's it. Okay. So there will be at least one more episode, probably in 2 days or so. That would then be Friday, and then the idea is to test. We'll probably not record that, not very interesting. And then the idea is to, actually, I don't really know how exactly I'm gonna do it. Maybe the army is interested in adding it. If they are, that would be very handy, because then I have an extremely controlled. I have a lot of users, but I only have one server, right? So I can fix bugs in peace. If they're not interested, because integration limit is always a problem, I will probably just make it immediately available so people can invite it. And the user server, at least it has Carl now, so that's something I also added. I think I added, yes, I also added idle farm already. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay then, thank you for watching and see you next time.